Welcome back. I am Calypso Queen, and this is the inner monologue of a healthcare worker. So, today's topic is going to be about prima donna residents. Prima donna residents or patients. Also, I wanted to talk about good nurses versus bad nurses. Um, Anyways, before we get into all of that, I am a hardworking healthcare worker, a CNA to be exact. Everything I'm going to be talking about is strictly my opinion for entertainment purposes only. And if you can see, I got a little bit of new artwork here. Okay, my husband picked it out. So I think it's cute. It's really nice. So I'm going to be showing new background pictures. Also, I will get my hands on some new masks, but right now I need a little bit of time, but I will get some new masks. Okay. All right. Anyways, so for today's topic, I just wanted to talk about, the prima donna residents that you have because I have quite a few of them. Okay, and they think they are just like number one. You gotta take care of me first, and nobody before me. Like I have those. And I just wanted to know, how do you deal with them? Because I try to cater. So the first one, there are multiple floors. So he's on a different floor than my normal floor. And it's funny because he is on the light, I promise you. This resident, I had him a while ago, and he is on the light. I guarantee you, if you're in the room, it's like 5 minutes after you walk out of the room. And I'm the type, I try to get everything you need before I leave the room. I try to get everything done before I even leave. So, uh, you'll do everything he needs, or that you think he needs, that he says. And then when you leave the room, he'll turn the light on in like 5 minutes. And if you're not there, then he'll call his daughter. Oh yeah, he calls the daughter, and he complains to her, and then she sits on the phone until somebody comes in the room and answers the light. Now, mind you, this particular resident, he loves for the temperature to be at like 90 degrees in the room, okay? And I remember at one point I had him, and he was like, I'm so cold. Is the heat on? Are you sure the heater's on? And I'm like, yeah, it's hot in here. In my brain, I'm just like, yeah, it's hot as hell in here. What are you talking about? Is the heat on? It's on. But it was like 90 degrees in his room. And so the nurse, thank God for my nurse, she said it was okay to turn the heat off while I was in there and then turn it back on when I left. But yeah, low key, it was on high and on 90, and he was still not happy. And he was under like 4 blankets, mind you. So yeah, that's just one of my prima donnas. Okay, the other two, I have two on my regular floor, and I call them the diva twins. Okay, because it's like with them, it's monkey see, monkey do. All right, and that's pretty much, I just call them the diva twins because what you do for one, you have to do for the other, and they will make you stay in that room for like a half hour, almost an hour, if you let them. They're such prima donnas, such divas, okay? And then the one of them that's in there, she has to match, always has to match. Like, her pajamas have to match her socks, her nail color, like she's, yeah, one of those. And then like if you're doing something with one of them, they'll get jealous and be like, oh, are you coming to me next? And I'm just like, hey, one thing at a time, okay? One thing at a time. um, let's see. I have another prima donna. Another prima donna. She's a bit, she likes, I don't know. I don't think I would call her, I don't know. She's wild, okay, first of all. She's wild because when you in that room, she loves to talk shit. I mean, she is. If I could put her in the Guinness World Book of Records for talking shit, I would. She is a shit talker. And if you don't talk shit, like, she will make you. Like, it's the thing that makes her smile. Like, it keeps her day going. Like, if you talk shit back and forth with her. It's so cute, so funny, but at the same time, she crazy as hell because she'll snap on you in a minute. So, I mean, she's always ordering out. She doesn't like the food that we have. She's always ordering out. Her son, she orders at least, I want to say 3 meals a day on her son's credit card. Okay? Prima donna. Prima donna. So, I don't know. I like to cater as much as I can. I try to do everything that I can for my lovely residents, my lovely patients. But, how do you guys handle situations like that? Do you guys cater to them, or do you just like, hey, I gotta do what I gotta do and get gone? You know? Sometimes on days when I'm short, I still cater, but I just try to do it in like a pace. Faster pace. So, yeah. Anyways, this is what I had to talk about. You get those few that are just like, man, like every 5 minutes you're in that room, you hear that call bill so much, and it's just like, I just came out of there, What is it that you could possibly need me to do? Anyways. On to the next subject. We're going to talk about working with good nurses versus bad nurses. And I'll tell you, I really think as CNAs, we should appreciate the good nurses. If you work with a good nurse, or you know a couple of nurses that you work with are good, I truly believe we should show them the utmost respect. And I also, am getting to a stage where I'm going to start showering them with gifts. Not because they ask me to or they're expecting it, but just because, not every nurse is a good nurse. Let's just be real about that. Just like not every CNA is a good CNA. But to me, if I can work with that nurse and that nurse knows how I work, they know the residents in and out, they communicate with you back and forth. If you ask them for something, they're on it, they got it, and if they can't at that moment in time, they'll let you know, hey, okay, I'll get there when I can. They don't have snotty attitudes, and they're not like all up your ass, you know what I mean, when you're working. They know you know what you're doing, they don't micromanage is what I mean. Then you have those other nurses who they don't give a damn. Half the time you can't find them. If you ask them to do something, they snapping on you. I'm not going to get up and do this. I'm not going to do nothing right now. You have some of those nurses like the bad CNAs who just sit at the nurse's desk all the time. You have those nurses who you can't really communicate with. If you say 2 words to them, they're automatically just, snap off. Get out of my face. Don't tell me what to do. And I just came out of that room. Hey, look, I'm just a messenger. All I do is pass along the messages. That's it. So if you meet a good nurse, if you know a good nurse, if you're working with a good nurse, I encourage you to say words of encouragement to them, respect them, shower them with gifts if you have it. If you don't have it, I'm quite sure an encouraging word is more than enough. Let them know they're doing a good job, or you see the work that they do and you admire how they work. To me, it just helps that nurse get through their shift and lets them know that, hey, they are seen and, they are being paid attention to. Because a lot of the times the company fails to show nurses and aides that they actually give a damn and care about the work that we're doing. So, and that's all I wanted to say, working with good nurses versus bad nurses. Anyways, that's pretty much what I wanted to talk about today. I look forward to going live with you all, and don't worry, I will be getting some new masks very soon, okay? I will be going live. I'm gonna try tomorrow. Okay, don't quote me. Tomorrow's Saturday. I got a lot going on. I'm gonna try to go live tomorrow, okay? Alright. I'll see you guys later. This is Philip Queen, and this is a monologue of the healthcare worker. Stay tuned.